By far the most important game is this first one. It's because the roulette board upgrades as you play. It's important to not lose a first match. It's also important to try and win well, by the game's definition of winning well. Best case scenario, I guess, Nadia turns up on the first match. BT Nadia. It's a reporter. That's electric, psychic. Okay. Both of the Slow Brothers are back. That's fitting. I do not want to be trick roomed. I also don't want this to be Metagross 4. I will probably have to fake out Metagross. And Flamethrower it. So in terms of squares I must not hit this match, definitely Trick Room would be bad, and definitely Self Paralysis would be bad. I don't want to be burned. To be honest, the anything that impacts Ludicolo versus potential slower Slowking matchup is a really big problem. But this first board is almost always pretty bad overall. I'm looking out for the automatic stop. I think that's I Get Frozen, which I absolutely has to avoid. The second row looks like the best opportunity. I don't mind losing HP that much. That's probably better than me losing HP, perhaps. Okay. This is a difficult one. I leave myself open for a few water attacks is the problem. I go on to Slowbro 2. I'm going to Aqua Tail the Heatran. At level 53, I think that will kill Heatran. Or maybe Earthquake will kill, but Aqua Tail wouldn't. I definitely need to take out Metagross, because if it is Metagross 4, that's a huge problem for the Ludicolo Latios pairing. I'm not going to be able to Oko it if it is a bulky Metagross. Let's see. Metagross 4 is max HP, so it would survive this. Let's have a look. Okay, that wasn't Metagross 4. Avalanche is Slowbro 2. It's tough to say what's best to do here. I'm feeling the explosion. I do get a bit punished by Trick Room if it is Trick Room though. It would also be better to explode before Trick Room happens though. Explosion will do a bit over half to both of them. It'll do more to Slowking, obviously. I could explode, and then I can Thunderbolt the Slowbro with Latios. If they set up Trick Room, that's rough. Although Ludicolo has a decent matchup into Slowbro too. I think it's got to be correct to explode though. If it's not Slowking 1, then I can just take one of them out with Thunderbolt. tell. Slowking's going last. It is Slowking 1. Yikes. The thing is that Avalanche is negative priority anyway, so I guess I do still win quite easily. I leech Slowking and Thunderbolt Slowbro. I'm not sure if I win. Actually, I am sure. I win more points by not wasting another turn on Protect. It should target Ludicolo more often here because it isn't resisted. That's this battle over. Not too bad, honestly. The game board should be much more in my favour from now on, at least until 175. It's a Roma lady, is it? That's probably a breeder actually, isn't it? I'll prepare for the breeder. It is a set 4s that I'm most concerned about anyway. See, Electivire does not run Shuckerberry in the arcade. It was important. Looking like a turn 2 Latios switch. Heatran is really good against Shuckle. I guess I just have to avoid Electivire for getting an Earthquake off on Heatran. And I should win. I'm pretty sure that's the opponent gets paralysed, which works for me. This means I don't have to switch out Heatran at the end of turn 1. So we'll go with that. Fake out, Earth Power turn 2. Leave Shuckle doing whatever it wants to do. Flamethrower the Steelix on turn 3. Electivire can be paralysed. It's not immune to it. This is Gen 4. Electric types can be paralysed. It's Antonia, so that is a set 4 trainer. Pokemon breeder Antonia. This should be really easy. We get a really good growl, we might be able to take it out actually. Because it is a 21 IV trainer, I think we might be able to get this. If not, it's completely fine. Close. Shuckle never ever beats Heatran. But I'll take the time to try and Leech Seed it anyway. I'll speed up the end of the match, I think. This isn't going to be very interesting. good. We're looking good for 175. Of course, there are things, there are not very many things, but there are a few things that can complicate how this team operates. The biggest fear I have is pretty much a lead Infernape with close combat next to another Pokemon that I can't deal with via Fake Out. That's the closest thing this team has to a true counter. Okay. Looks like a Dragon Tamer. The worst Latias for me by far would be Latias 3, since it's timid. There isn't really a bad Aggron or a good Aggron, since there are no items. Same with Steelix. It probably would be Steelix 4 I would least want to see. Hey, thanks for the good luck. Yeah, I think we're going to Fake Out Latias here immediately. Fake out Aggron. This should be unwinnable for the opponent. It's all on the roulette board for them to have any chance at all. That's Sunny Day. I'm happy to go with Sunny Day for the default stop. It's 2 across from where it starts on the default speed. Yeah, Sunny Day doesn't help or hurt me. Actually, it's good. It prevents Ice Beam from freezing something, I suppose. Yeah, means Latios can't be frozen. It's permanent, son. I learned that last stream. If it's not Latias free, I think I instantly win. In fact, I don't see how Latias is ever getting into position to not just lose to Explosion anyway. We massively overkill Aggron. There's no Bright Powder in the arcade. It does feel long, doesn't it? I think it's a good amount of time. It gives you time to properly look at the board and decide on what you want to stop. By good amount of time, I mean good for the player. If it was infinite, that would be too strong, I think. The stopping position should probably be a random, though. We'll take out Steelix and we'll explode next turn. Actually, I suppose the safest thing to do is to Icy Wind, since Icy Wind has slightly better accuracy than... Okay, it's Latias 2. Icy Wind has better accuracy than Leech Seed. If we hit Icy Wind, the game is definitely over. Probably, yeah, I can continue the streak. Continue playing until I get a loss. I have lost with this team before. It was my own fault. I'm eventually going to lose to the arcade roulette, probably. Like, at some point, I'll hit Paralysis, and I'll lose. It happened last streak, which I hit Paralysis, but I managed to win anyway. But you're at such a massive disadvantage if all 3 Pokemon are paralysed that I don't think I'd be able to come back from that very often. It's similar with Burn. Clown is Ghost and Psychic types. I'm not sure if I'm more scared of Gardevoir 2 or Gardevoir 4. It's usually Gardevoir 2. Don't really want to face... I suppose Mr. Mime 1 is fine. It's Mr. Mime 2. Would I care? We are winning. This first round is going quite well. Like, I'm thinking that I just explode here. And if I'm thinking that, I don't want to face Gardevoir 4. I have infinite time to linger on this screen just thinking about the possible scenarios, because I'm always faster than Mr. Mime. I don't see how Slowbro could beat Latios and Ludicolo that easily. I think that's the best course, is that I just explode immediately. No matter what the sets are. I'm pretty sure that's Skip. I'm pretty sure that's Skip Battle. What's funny is that if I'm wrong, it could be swap teams. But I want to stop somewhere else because I'm scared of Skip Battle. I mean swap teams. I'm pretty sure it is Skip Battle. That's a nice time boost. I haven't actually had to stop the... I haven't actually had to stop it yet, myself. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I don't like a Bomber Snow 3, but it can't carry Ockerberry in the arcade. I don't really want to face Walrein 3 or Walrein 4. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, this is a fake out Weavile, Flamethrower, and then explode in turn 2. I'm actually not completely certain where that started. I think it was a sleep tile, but I'm pretty scared of it not being that. So I think I'm going to go for the bottom row and actually stop it for once. But I don't want to risk it being swap teams. It's slightly encouraging that I did hit the square I meant to hit, at least. I swear I've seen this lead duo at least twice before in the streak. Ice trainers do not have many Pokemon to choose from though. So there's a few things that could possibly go wrong. If it is Weavile 4, Brick Break Crit can take out Heatran. That's pretty much the only thing that could go wrong there. It might be better to... It might be better to Flamethrower, actually. I'm a bit worried about exploding. I'm a bit worried about Walrein. And if I don't explode, I can leech. So that if they do crit Heatran, I'm not wasting a turn with Ludicolo. I might actually Flamethrower and Icy Wind. In case they do take out Heatran somehow with like some kind of crit rubbish. Because then at least Latios isn't slower than Weavile. Doesn't help that much though, because Latios can't one-shot Weavile 4. Interesting, that was counter. Must have been counter from Weavile. This Walrein 4. This is quite easy to win now. Freeze is the worst thing about ice by far. Okay, it's a PI. So that's Golem 4 with Explosion, Claydol 4, and Skuntank 4. I'm not sure if I can one-shot Golem. In which case this might be Icy Wind, Earth Power. I don't think Claydol can Earthquake, because Golem is weak to Earthquake, it gets a -10 in the AI. The only problem with that is that Skuntank is pretty good against Latios Ludicolo. Especially if Ludicolo is taking some chip damage and is dead to Poison Jab. Because both Crunch and Poison Jab will be a KO. I don't know. It's not running Muscle Band, so maybe Latios isn't always KO'd by Crunch. It would be very nice to status this opponent. I'm a bit worried about this game actually. It looks like Sandstorm, which obviously is going to prevent me from being able to KO the Golem. Damn it. Not sure how bad this is. I should still be able to take out Golem with Earth Power, Icy Wind. I'm not sure if I meant to fake out Golem instead though. I could swap to Latios. But I'm quite scared of Explosion from Claydol. I guess it's fine. Heatran wouldn't lose that 1v1. It does feel correct to switch. I don't think Protect on Heatran is correct. Because I don't want to give Golem time to use Stone Edge. Latios will need help for taking out Golem though at 53. It could be Protect first. I'm just not sure what Claydol's going to do. And also I don't want to lose too much momentum if Golem does Stone Edge Ludicolo, especially if Stone Edge crits. I think I do have to switch actually. Golem will be Earthquaking every time because Claydol is Levitate, but I'm not sure what Claydol is going to do. It's important that we hit Golem with the Icy Wind. Yikes. We're in a lot of trouble here. Especially because we missed the Golem. So what's ridiculously scary about this is the fact that Skuntank can explode. The opponent can't win, but the opponent can draw. Obviously, Explosion doesn't take out Heatran, but it does do a lot. I don't think there's any choice on the first turn. I've got to take out Golem. I suppose it's slightly better to protect, because one of them could explode. Protect is free this first turn. In case one of them does something really stupid. Crunch. Stone Edge, as expected. I have to take out Golem. Please don't defense drop, because I'm going to be in range of Explosion if it does. I have to linger on Protect. Explosion crit is the end of the streak. Flamethrower is better than Earth Power, since Earth Power doesn't KO, but Flamethrower can burn. They'll both kill with a crit. Yeah, I'm definitely in Explosion range. Please don't explode. Good. That was scary, Jesus. The thing is, because of the level up, if I hadn't leveled them up, I could have faked out Claydol, gone straight to Latios, and then Ice Beamed Golem. But level 53 Golem probably survives Ice Beam. The Tider record. It's a black belt. They're fighting sets. Fighting in fire. The Heatran mirror is always really interesting. I'm super scared of Heatran 2 and 3, which both survive Earth Power and kill me. It's fine. I know how to do calcs. I don't want to face Heatran 2 or 3. Fine, I'm not scared of Gallade, right? Gallade 2 is the only one that runs speed. It's the only one that matters. And Moltres is very good for Latios. Yeah, if I'm worried about a calc and it will be close, I'll do it. But it's like a level 53 Golem. I'm never going to always KO that with Ice Beam without stab. It's a bit rough. I'm not sure what the best thing to do on turn 1 is. Overall, the plan is quite simple. In that I have to win the Heatran mirror and then I'll win the game if I do. So it's probably Fake Out and Earth Power onto Heatran. If Heatran survives, I know I'll be faster than it. The Gallade gets one turn to do something. It's allowed to use Close Combat if it has it then. But when that happens, it'll either be the final 2v2 or I can take out Heatran the following turn. What's annoying is that I won't take out Gallade with Icy Wind Psychic, even at -1 SPDF. The best thing I could do by far is Paralyze? I think that's Paralyze. Hail is actually really good for me. I'm going to stop it on the bottom. Because Level and Hail are both amazing. Good, okay. That's huge. I'm pretty sure I'm still slower than Gallade. 2. Let me check. And faster by 1. How much does that change? So I don't think I'm guaranteed to get the opposing Heatran in one shot. I feel like I still want to fake out Heatran. Anything change about this? I mean, I don't want to fake out Gallade because of Steadfast, but also it's worth to give it Steadfast just to prevent it from attacking for one turn. No, I think taking out the Heatran is by far the best thing I can do on turn 1. And if it doesn't faint, that's okay. Do you know what that was? It targeted its own Heatran with Fire Punch. And then it got randomly redirected into me. That's funny. That's funny. I haven't seen that yet this streak. Is there any reason not to just instantly explode? I'm not seeing one. Is this... Is there a fast Moltres set with Timid? It's 1 and 2, right? So it wasn't Moltres 1, it was one of the others. That's the tie. Yeah. So there is a reason why the record is 175. And it's because the first match of each round is always super deadly in terms of the roulette. I think TRE said he lost to a burn on 176. I'm not quite as vulnerable to being burned since Heatran is immune to burn, and Ludicolo and Latios don't care that much about being burned. It's basically the same as being poisoned for them. Yeah. Yeah, this is the big one. I might have to stop. There's a good chance I have to stop the roulette here. The good thing is that because of the details on how the roulette works, Swap Team does not appear on game 1. What appears on game 1 is it's completely spammed full of things like you get burned, you get paralyzed, you get poisoned, you lose HP, you get items. Items is a pretty bad one. Paralyzing myself is probably the worst thing that could happen. Fog is also really bad. And then if I do get items, Choice Band is by far the worst. Okay, it's a Battle Girl, it's Infernape. Infernape is one of the very scary things that can happen. Infernape Arcanine, not too bad though. Breloom in the back is good news for me. The Arcanine is bad because of close combat being able to OHKO my Heatran, which is really bad for me. So I will have to fake it out. In fact, what I would... If it's an Intimidate Arcanine, I can't do it, but if it's a Flash Fire Arcanine, I'm just going to explode on turn 1 probably. The problem with that is that... No, it'd be fine, it'd be fine. I wouldn't care if U-turn happened. That's I get put to sleep, which is unacceptable. I have to go for the top row here. Yes! Oh my god. It was nice that the square before that was also good. Don't see how this can go wrong. We'll see. Do we get intimidated? No intimidate. So fake out Earth Power always takes out Infernape. And unless Arcanine like gets a Thunder Fang flinch or something, shouldn't be able to stop that happening. Even if it crits, that's completely fine. That is also fine. So we're guaranteed to be faster than every single Breloom set. So that's a dead Breloom. Arcanine will always target Ludicolo here as well. So it's a free turn. What is Arcanine at? It's always going to be extreme speed. Actually, I might kill with Earth Power. I will kill with Earth Power. Yeah. That's it. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Oh, it's over. Yeah, this'll kill. No Focus Band in the arcade. Oh my god. God, thank God for that. So scared in the Skuntank match as well. Okay. 200 is quite a good target now. Or at least not losing immediately after this. Looks like quite an easy match on the surface. The only problem is Umbreon can be a pain. It's not Umbreon... I suppose Umbreon 2 and Umbreon 4 both tricky. I'm pretty sure that's skip match. Which I will let run. This is a fairly straightforward game. The only thing that complicates it is that I would have had to switch Heatran out. It does take a long time, doesn't it? The only thing that's bad about that is that I don't upgrade the roulette board. So this is a game 2 roulette board and game. This is a PI. It's Lapras 2. And it can be Glalie 2 or 4, right? Because Glalie 2's got Explosion, yeah. And it's Nido King. Set 2. It's a pretty evil team altogether. I can't flinch a Glalie, so I'll have to just hope that Flamethrower gets to roll against it. And I can explode on turn 2. Doesn't look too bad. That's game speed up. This is a terrible board. I don't think I can make game speed up happen though on match 3. I might regret that actually. That's fine. It's better than game speed up. So yeah, don't miss the Flamethrower roll, Heatran. Nice. Okay, that's a win. Because Nidoking's never surviving Explosion. Nidoking never survives Explosion, and because Explosion kills Nidoking, it becomes a single target explosion. Oh no. No, I'm thinking of the wrong Nidoking. This one has 170 HP, 170 defense. It will survive, yeah. I was thinking of Nidoking 4. It is surviving. It'll be dead to Icy Wind though. What is it at? Yeah, okay, it's definitely dead to Icy Wind though. It was still probably correct to explode. Yeah, I had the wrong Nidoking set in my head there. That was bad. Yeah. 170 EV ones are so rare in Gen 4. Ace Trainer slash Ranger usually indicates set 4. It's a pretty evil lead duo. Luckily Roserade sucks. It's probably Protect from Heatran. So I can protect Icy Wind and then I can explode in a second turn when Electivire is slower. Trick Room is interesting. But I don't want it. Actually, that's bad because it means that Hydro Pump's not going to kill Heatran. Which means that Warlord might Fissure. He's a set 4 trainer. Comfort. Hydro Pump is still quite likely to be picked, because it is still super effective. There's a 61% chance to get that +1. If Fissure hits Ludicolo, I might lose. Quite important that I hit Electivire. Nice. Okay. Is it always exploding here? Is it always explosion? I think it is. I'm not confident about the Earth Power roll into Electivire. And Roserade is never beating Latios. Socialette. It's the set 4 one. Is that Janice? No, it's set 3 Janice. Fernate 3 is so much less scary without Bright Powder on it. I think it's a relatively clear, straightforward match. I just need to be able to push Kang into Psychic range. Thanks, Itso. Yeah, I did get it. There was one close game so far this stream. Looks like a pretty easy match. I just Flamethrower. I protect on turn 2 of Heatran. I just need to bring Kang into Psychic range, which is about 50%-ish. I should be able to do that with the time that I get from using Icy Wind on turn 2. I think I still fake out Kang. It might be better to Icy Wind it though, because of the freeze. Yeah, I should have faked it out. If this crits, I deserve it. Okay. So they're both going to target Heatran. That makes it a lot easier, actually. I think it's probably worth going for the double protect. The hammer-on damage into Ludicolo doesn't really matter. I guess on the other hand, if Infernape misses, I have the chance to just explode and ends in the match. I think Protect is better. It effectively gives Focus Blast a 35% chance to hit, through to 50%, and then the chance that Protect works. Kang is definitely going to be in Psychic range after this. I'll take out Infernape and it's over. Kang could crit Latios here, but it would still lose. Reporter. Always the Hydro Pumpers that I don't want to see. Metagross in the back is a bit of a problem. So I need Heatran for Metagross. Perhaps I do just go straight to Latios. I don't think I can protect on Heatran because there's a good chance that it's not Lantern free or Raichu free, and then they have a good chance of going after Ludicolo, and I don't want Heatran to be alone at the end. It might be correct to explode instantly, actually. I'm scared of Metagross 4 exploding, but I can alternate Protect turns. The concern is that Metagross 4 does something quite intelligent, like use a Meteor Mash crit into Latios immediately, and then it can explode. I could Paralyze. That would help a lot. I'm pretty sure that's they fall asleep. Which is honestly, like, the second best square on the board after they get burned. So I'll let that run. Depending on what's asleep, that'll inform the correct strategy for the match, I think. I don't mind going into the Metagross 2v1, as long as Metagross is asleep. If Lantern is asleep, I won't have to fake it out. And if Raichu is asleep, I'd probably just... Let me think about it when I see what the actual lineup is. Just Lantern. I feel like I probably do take out Raichu with Fake Out Earth Power. I don't think the static is that concerning. Lantern 3 is pretty good against Latios, it's true, but it's a lot better than the other 2v1 I'd have to play. No static is good. Very good news for me. I think I have to cover it with Leech Seed in case it is a bulky Metagross. Metagross 4, basically. If it's not Metagross 4, I should be able to take it out with Flamethrower. This has gone so much faster than I expected to. I might play another round. Psychic Ghost from Clowns. That's a decision on what to fake out. Mismagius in the back. That's pretty scary too. Yeah, Medicham 2 in the lead is what I am concerned about. There's a line of logic that says just explode because Mismagius isn't that good against Ludicolo. The issue with that line of logic is that Medicham could detect. Medicham can also fake out. It's a tricky one. I need to think about it in the actual game. Then we'll see what the board gives. Okay, that's blank. There's a fairly isolated HB down, which does improve the matchup quite a lot. Okay, tiny bit late there. Yeah, that's a clown apparently. Great athleticism. That clown Francis is Frank. Okay. Oh no, it's Enzo as the other clown at high ranks. I really haven't made my mind up on what the better Pokemon is to fake out. I also don't know if I should switch, because if Medicham fakes me out, I won't be able to fake out Slowking. I do not want to stay in and protect though, because it could easily be Poison Jab into Ludicolo or something. This might be the ultra rare Ludicolo turn 1 switch. That can't be right, surely. I think the most obvious and consistent play here is to explode. I don't like doing anything else. There's so much randomness involved with letting them get attacks in. I will just claim that... Okay, it wasn't a fast Medicham. I will just claim that Mismagius can't win. And then we'll see if that's actually true. I'm not sure whether or not it's worth using Protect on turn 1 with Latios. Mismagius is a lot more likely to target Latios than to target Ludicolo. And Latios is vulnerable to a crit. What's funny is that it might also be a case where, although Icy Wind would be incorrect, it might also be a case where if I Thunderbolt, that might be better than using Psychic. Although I think the chance of Psychic getting a crit Oko is weighing it much more heavily. It feels wrong to protect on Latios until I get hit. We'll see. If I hit Leech Seed, it's over anyway. Okay, that's a huge crit. That's gotta be Mismagius 2, right? How much should we take? Must be Mismagius 2. Right, since I'm doing quite well on the roulette today, is it worth keeping going to 189? I think go to 189. That means that next stream can be breaking 200. Hopefully. The temptation to enter Blastoise instead of Ludicolo is very high. I do massively prefer the utility that Leech Seed offers though. And also I kind of hate how electric type matchups go without Ludicolo. Not a bad lineup. It's really only Hariyama that offers any threat to Heatran. I suppose Magmortar can run Focus Blast though, can't it? Slow Focus Blast. That's I get paralysed, which I can't let happen. The end of the second row is the only good part about this board right now. Nice. Okay. I suppose what's bad about that is that possibly have pushed Ludicolo into Mega Horn range. What if I just explode then, without faking out? Hariyama might survive. But I think if... Let me see. If Mega Horn takes out Ludicolo... Obviously I have to fake out the Hariyama in that case. Rapidash is going to survive Earth Power. I would probably be forced to take out Rapidash with Latios instead of Hariyama, and then Hariyama is going to cross-chop Heatran. There's going to be a Latios Magmortar 1v1, which doesn't sound great. I'd rather just explode and take the 2v1. Maybe 2v2 if Hariyama survives. If Hariyama does survive, I probably would have to target it with Latios. Okay. I mean, the expected result is a very dominant win from here. We'll see what the Bagwater set is, though. Or we won't because we crit. Okay. Parasol Lady might be Sammy. Okay, no, it's Angie, isn't it? Angie is set to. This is by far the trainer you want to see the most out of everyone who can appear. It looks incredibly obvious to win. That's a skip. That's hilarious. I don't need to skip this. But it is faster to let it skip. Swap team would be interesting. It would actually be possible for me to win with swap team. I could cross drop and rock slide. As long as Ludicolo does an icy wind, which it's quite likely to actually. Okay, it would be very hard to win the swap team. It's an ice trainer. I think this is always going to be Fake Out Articuno and Flamethrower the Mamoswine. I don't see how anything else could be correct. And then I explode. Well, that's They Get Burned, which I will definitely take. The concern about this match is the biggest concern. Obviously, Latios does not want to face Glacier in 1v1 ever. Mamoswine is guaranteed to Earthquake. Well, I just completely shut down most of the lost chance that comes from Articuno with Fake Out. Now, Articuno is faster, and I probably do kill it with Explosion. I would call it likely that this faints. Obviously, if Articuno faints, Glaceon faints. If Articuno survives, it's definitely dead to burn. If Glaceon survives, it's going to be at like almost nothing. Interesting, so that's probably Articuno 1, I'm thinking, based on that damage. Signal Beam. Articuno 3 also makes sense, it's a bulkier one. Glaceon used Hail. Glaceon 2. I suppose that was bad. There was a small chance that there might have been a small chance there that Signal Beam crit would take out Ludicolo. I should have used Protect on one Pokemon. Fine. Like ultra unlikely scenario, but the thing is they were both guaranteed to use Ice Beam actually, weren't they? So there was no chance of losing. No, never mind. It's a breeder. Or it could be a fan club, but I think they're the same Pokemon pool. I'm not sure what the better Pokemon to... I suppose... Because my Ludicolo is female, I'm not worried about the rivalry Nidoking Poison Jab. I survived that. I might still fake it out though. Or it could just be a Protect Explosion. That's Team Swap. I'm not doing that. Yes. Yeah, it's Fan Club Turner. So Focus Blast crit from Typhlosion does KO Heatran. What might be best here, it seems a bit stupid, is to fake out Typhlosion and explode. I have a decent... The way that Heatran works, Heatran's fairly likely to kill Ludicolo with an explosion. It's not guaranteed, but it's about 50% chance. But since Raichu is poisoned already, I can Protect and then Psychic and then Protect. And Raichu's going to be stuck on Thunder Wave anyway. I don't think there's any way that Raichu can win that. Because it can't Paralyze and... Because it can't Volt Tackle because it would lose to the poison damage. So I think it is Fake Out to avoid the loss to Focus Blast crit. Okay. The single target explosion to my Ludicolo does kill it, so... Oh well. Interesting, Nidoking was faster. It was probably was... Oh, sorry, I knew it was Nidoking Fork from Slowpoke fan. Ludicolo's dead, yeah. But it's impossible to beat the sequence Protect, Psychic Protect. I don't die to a return crit. And if it uses Volt Tackle, it loses. There would be a small amount of risk in doing this if Raichu wasn't already poisoned. This should do around 75%. Can't believe how smoothly the stream has gone. I was expecting a disaster. I guess the Claydol explosion was pretty scary though. It's another set 4 trainer. Yeah, I think I just deal with Electivire and then I Leech Seed Umbreon, it's game over. Ideally, Latios comes in on Ludicolo's spot, which is quite likely. This looks quite easy. Yeah, that's the opponent gets an item. I think I'd rather go for the Burn, Freeze, Burn combination on the second row. To be honest, I'd rather get Burn. Okay. I was aiming for the middle, but... I will fake out Electivire even if it's frozen though. Yeah, it's Umbreon that's frozen. There might be a small chance Electivire survives this. If it does, I will have to switch and Icy Wind. The crit ignores any chance that it had of surviving. Now, because Umbreon's frozen, I feel like I take the greedier play of protecting and flamethrowing, because Roserade is definitely going to want to go for that Sludge Bomb. Oh, we're faster. Roserade is 137, isn't it? Ah, makes sense. We're 138. Okay. Mistake, small mistake. I don't want to flamethrower because it will fall the Umbreon out. Honestly, everything has gone so well in battles today. Feels strange. Led to explosion, isn't it? Slightly faster. an idol. Starter spam idol. The worst for Relegator to face. And why is it 4? I think it has to be 4. Don't want to face 4. Probably Venusaur 4 as well. It might even be Sceptile 4, which is worse. Potentially Sceptile 2. Just because it's more annoying. I think I go for the fake out onto Relegator. Try and kill whatever the Sceptile is. Turn 2 I can explode. Don't feel very confident about that though. I'm very worried about Relegator Dragon Dancing. I guess Latios is still faster though. And it's not like Venusaur's going to make a comeback. I suppose Venusaur 1 could. Venusaur 1 at the end would be a problem actually. At least, no, I think I would get it with... I would get it with Explosion. I don't see what my... I don't see how I can lose, really. Unless it's a bad roulette square. Okay, I don't want to level the opponent up. I don't want to fog either. I don't want to swap teams. I don't want to paralyze myself. Okay, I'll let the level up happen, sure. It probably lets Venusaur survive Explosion sometimes, that's the only noticeable difference. If I mistime it and hit Fog or self-paralyze, that's a potential loss. So at 53, I don't think I'm in range of an Adamant Relegator. I don't think turn 1 changes basically. I should still be able to get Sceptile. Just don't want to use double team. Yeah, I'm thinking the... It just feels correct to explode. Venusaur is faster than Feraligatr. It's a base 80 versus base 78 speed difference, and a lot of them don't want investment. Which is important because I want to hit Venusaur first, because Venusaur's the one that's more likely to faint to Explosion. Well, without crit, it normally could. I'm going to protect and explode, and we'll see what happens. It is Venusaur 4. I don't think even at level 53 that it can come back from a 2v1. I'm not seeing that happen. Relegator might still survive, but it's dead to Latios anyway. One more match. Win or lose, it's the last match, I think, of the stream. It's a Sailor. At least there's no damp. There's no damp lead, at least. So I do think I like exploding on these two. Even if they both survive it. Realistically, what else am I going to do? I guess I could fake out the Gastrodon. I'm then risking it. Yeah, I'm risking it being Vaporeon 2 in that case. I could just protect, I guess. I could just protect with Heatran. Maybe I'll do that. The very best thing I could get by far is either Poison or Burn, because then I could quite confidently explode at the start and not worry about it. Let's see. That's rain. I can't let it rain. I'm gonna go for the sunny day square, I think. Maybe go for the poison on them. Okay, not bad. Because Gastrodon 4 is never going to Sludge Bomb Ludicolo. There are a few Vaporeon sets that won't be targeting Heatran. Signal, I suppose it probably is. Vaporeon 4 would be a pain. I'm thinking Protect. I could just explode. I'm thinking about leeching the Vaporeon. Either way. We'll run out of Protect on Heatran. Because there are quite a few of these sets that do target them. Okay, the miss is bad. It is Vaporeon 4. It hasn't got its Expert Belt though, so a crit wouldn't kill. There's Gastrodon 4 too. Was I not paying attention? No, it was a Sailor. It was a Sailor, so it was random. It's just lucky that they both got set 4. So Signal Beam and Earth Power, that same combination of attacks is almost guaranteed yet again. I'm thinking about exploding. The fact that I missed is really bad. I bring Latios in here, what am I achieving though? This Thunderbolt barely does more than half to Vaporeon. I think I've got to explode. I'm a bit worried about the Medicham in the back. Specifically Medicham 4. Because it can OHKO Latios. It would be great if I got a good roll into Vaporeon, so that Gastrodon would also faint. Looks like they're both going to survive though. It would be better that... yeah, it would be better if I didn't kill either. Let me see. Obviously it's almost nothing. They're both dead to Icy Wind, I'm very sure. Like, Vaporeon's got almost nothing left. I am going to target the Vaporeon though. What is my HP? I'd almost rather be lower. See, 105, I'm not sure I'm in range of either Sludge Bomb or Signal Beam, and they both have super effective moves on the Latios. I think this has to be Icy Wind, basically. And we're taking out the Vaporeon. one of them's going to survive, I'd rather it be Gastrodon. This turn is awkward though. So I'm not sure if Medicham's going to try and KO Ludicolo or not. I could just double protect. Is that worth it? Because it prevents the fake out for Medicham 1. The issue with double protect is that Medicham might Calm Mind. I think I don't mind. Do I let it Calm Mind? The information I get from Protect might be really useful. Alternatively, I just Leech Seed Psychic. I would only lose then if it is Medicham 4 and it Ice Punched Latios and Latios fainted. And then I guess Leech Seed would have to miss. I don't mind it using Fake Out, because I still get an attack in. That happens. Okay. It's not Medicham 1. But it's Medicham 1. It saw the kill on Ludicolo. That makes sense. That would have been a rough situation in the tower because it would have eaten its Slack Berry and outsped Latios, and I'd be concerned about the 1 HP reversal after Endure. Latios probably just survived that, but a crit could kill. Wow. So the aim for next stream will be 203 wins. I'm not sure when I'll return to the arcade. I'll probably play it still occasionally. There were some other teams I wanted to try out for doubles, but this team did so well that I didn't get around to them. So when this streak ends, I'll do some experiments with some other teams I've got in the pipeline. Yeah, thanks for watching everyone. And even if I sound dead inside after